What's up to all my bookers? I'm here with another story. As a lot of you may know, of the case of the little girl that came up missing in Texas, the daughter of Brittany Bowens. It's crazy. It is crazy. Well, what I'm coming to y'all about is that the lawyer, Cornell X, has dropped the case. He's no longer going to be speaking out for this lady. And I think there's a lot of things to that, you know. There's a lot of information that I believe that this guy know and that he came across that proves that the mother is a suspect. As the world know, we all know this. We all know this because there's just a lot that just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. You know, from the interview that she had with the KH or whatever it is, one or whatever station that is. If you can look back or go back to that video when she was being interviewed and Cornell was sitting next to her, when the news guy was asking her good questions, she couldn't really answer them. You know, she couldn't really just come off the top, you know, with answers. Like she's a mother mourning for her daughter's death. And also, you know, they even had the picture, you know, of the beautiful little girl up. You know, any mother that had to go through a moment like that, you know, this is my belief. You know, she would have millions and millions of things to say when it comes to her daughter's death and how much she loved and how much she misses her daughter. Not only that, I didn't see any emotion signs. You know, I didn't really see her feeling like she was really hurt, you know, due to the fact that her baby was gone. You know, it's just a lot didn't add up. You know, I remember when the guy asked her, you know, about the text messages and things like that. You know, certain stuff that just didn't add up with me, because if you and this guy was having a hard time and you caught this guy cheating on you, you know, why would you leave, get on the airplane, and then text this guy about some naked pictures? You know, how do we know if that was true? I just didn't take that as real as she said. You know, after looking at so many videos and doing my researches, even on Instagram, I'm like, hold on. Even the time frame don't sound right. You know, the time frame just doesn't fits with her story. You know, it's just a lot that just doesn't make sense when it comes to the death of that young, beautiful young girl. Now, back to the story of the lawyer dropping the case. Even though I kind of figured, you know, it's something about this guy too. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen videos of people saying that they hired this guy, you know, because they was looking for justice for their sons and brothers that got killed. And the guy made them sign a paper. It comes to turn out that this guy's a fraud, which I'm not going to really just judge this guy and say he's a fraud. I think he's just a man that's really trying to get his name out there. And he really don't know what he's doing. He's just trying to put his work into people and also get paid. But when it comes to this mom, yo, I'm telling you guys. Now, us as people, we know the truth when it's right in our face. I mean, it's just common sense to know that when something is not sitting right, just like with the Kanique Jenkins case, you know, they let that case go cold, but we know something isn't right, you know, and the truth could be right there in our face. We just can't piece it all together yet, because it's just so much editing, and it's just so much that's going on. But the truth is right there. We know for a fact that that young lady didn't walk in that freezer. We know this. We know that them kids and her friends and stuff like that side her up. But this ain't what I want to talk about. What I'm going to talk about is this girl, this little young, beautiful young baby that got killed. Not only that, had head injuries, and the system still let her go back home to be with the parent, knowing that the mom and the stepdad was in a violent relationship. Okay, this is my story on this. I truly believe that the mom and the stepdad killed that young girl. I believe they killed her. The mom left, and she left the stepdad to clean it up. And by being so hard for authorities to find her body, I believe they burnt her. I believe they cut her up and burnt her body up. Because a lot just doesn't make sense. This guy at first he didn't have any scars on him. And we see videos with him with a bump on his forehead. We see scars on his stomach. We see scratches on his neck. Do it make sense? Something happened, and the baby was in the way. Or the baby, they just took their frustrations out on that young baby. But I truly believe that the mom knows a lot. The mom played a major part in it, as well as the stepdad. And nobody really wants to speak up. So it takes for the world to see these videos, and we all piece it all together. That's just what it is. There's no way that a baby that young can do anything to anyone to make them want to hurt her like that. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't make sense. And it's sad to see that she had head injuries. The mom said that she fell from a chair. Okay, there's documents from the doctor saying that, with the way her head injuries was, there's no way she fell from a tree. Not a tree, a table. I'm sorry. And if you look at the pictures, she's pretty swole. Her head, or her eyes, and she's just beautiful. Just innocent little baby. And for it to play out how it played out, that's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. I might not be all the way right. I could be lying. This is just my thought. But I'm gonna let you guys know. From me looking at videos and me reading news articles and going on other social sites and just piecing everything together, it don't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. The mom had a lot to do with it. And the stepdad also. And it's just a big cover up. There's no way that it should be that hard for that baby to be found. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.